the other side for the Seahawks, it's Mike McDonald. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They'll be led out by the 3rd overall selection back in 2018 from USC. It's Sam Darnold.
And I know that last year in 2024, New York Jets fans were watching him and saying, that's the guy we thought we were going to get. But he found his groove in Minnesota, finishing the top 5 in passing yards and touchdowns last year. Now in Seattle, ready to prove that last season was no fluke.
And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Darnold. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on 4th down to punt this one away. Hardman on the return. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
A tough time a season ago. His team missed the playoffs for the first time in his career. But he does remain one of the most efficient quarterbacks in the league. He's completed over 67% of his passes for his career. We know he's efficient. Now he wants to be spectacular and get his team back to the big game.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6. Purdy looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Purdy. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Oh, that one well designed as they'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 18 yards, first down Niners.
And the 49ers first down.
Now Purdy. Down man right side, it's McCaffrey. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk from 3 yards out. And the 49ers are on the board here first in the season opener. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Seahawks, nothing.
So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Torrey Horton now to return it. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
3-yard line.
2nd and 10. Now Darnold. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Darnold from the gun. Going deep for Walker. It's caught inside the 25. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory.
And the Seahawks.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Darnold to throw again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Michael Williams. That is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Darnold. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he'll get this awfully close to a 1st down. Well, that's going to be a razor-thin measurement, but I don't think he got there. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Myers' kick is good. And they are on the board, but but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive.
Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. Purdy off the play fake.
A quick throw, but incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Purdy now to throw.
And now another one thrown incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. As Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Darnold.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Diamador.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. They'll find Ayuk open right side.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Purdy now to throw off the play action.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
A quick throw completed by Purdy. And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Caught on a slant. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Here's Purdy.
No gain on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
Touchdown! A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
14. Seahawks.
That time a 6-play drive. And the gadget play gets him into the end zone. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. And out now come the Seahawks. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Back to throw, Darnold. Open man is born. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's Darnold. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Darnold now to throw. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 37-yard line.
Now it's Darnold. And Walker with it over the middle. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Off of play action, Darnold. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Darnold.
He completes this to Walker.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. They'll set up a throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Now here's Jason Myers. He gets set for the Seahawk field goal.
He made his first, this from 47 yards out. Myers' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half.
So halftime here out west, let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our trip through the NFL starts now at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. It's the Saints at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Michael Wilson. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. The Cardinals come away with the victory on the road in the season opener.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the second half. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Niners offense and Christian McCaffrey ready to go once more. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and made him a real weapon in the passing game. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. They go play action here. Purdy. And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Here now, a 3rd and 20. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Third and 20. Throwing here, Purdy. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Throw here is going to be incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides, and there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the 2nd half. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the 2nd half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That whole thing was thrown off track thanks to the defense of Fred Warner. Really nice play.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Going deep for Walker. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Here's Hardman to return. 13 yards the tally on the return there.
And out will come the offense as they take over. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. Second and 3. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
38 yards on the play. First down, 49ers.
Now Purdy.
Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Purdy from the gun. That's complete to Pearsall.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
And the 49ers first down.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. Well, they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
40 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
Seemed like they picked an excellent time there, Charles, to go with the draw play.
They certainly did. Caught him a little over-eager trying to get into the backfield and get to the quarterback. They used their speed and their aggressiveness against them, didn't they?
James. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Niners are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Seahawks 6.
A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Nick Bosa using that speed to get in there and break that play up.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Here's Darnold. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
to the sideline and pulled in. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Cooper Kupp, 48 yards. And the Seahawks are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes it 24-13. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. There he goes left side. He will score. Touchdown, 49ers. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Showing off that speed and electric boost that he has. 95 yards. That kick return goes down for. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And the Niners get there and bring him down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Calling a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Going up top for Kupp. And got his man complete. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 41. Now Darnold. Can't get away, and he's taken down. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
To throw is Darnold. A throw off his back foot there. That's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll look to throw. Got the connection here to Bull. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year. On the road, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
After the interception, here's Darnold. And
His throw's going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On 2nd and 10, Darnold in trouble, and he's taken down.
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Going deep for Walker. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. Pushes past him. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
50 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Here's Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 27-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Purdy looking to throw. That is caught.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 17-yard line.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins.
And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Once more, Purdy looking to throw.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and
Purdy.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut.
And the 49ers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Now Moody for the PAT.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. The solid, now a hit and a loose football. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field.
CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Darnold now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Here's Darnold.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. But after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Darnold. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And 10 yards to go.
Darnold. He's going to let it fly. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Now here's Michael Dixon. He's been terrific so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse. Soon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers. Bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I spill Berg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth